Hey, yeah, just gotta get a little Baltimore vibe in me real quick. Give you a little feel, that Baltimore feel. Bye bye. That's not it. Hold on, let me get it for y'all. Don't tell me where we're gonna go. They never let you know. All right. Hold on for a second, y'all. I just got something. Hold on. Okay. I. Hey, sis. I'm back on. I'm about to go through some paperwork. But I told you that. I told you that. But hop on live. Sky Zone was on live. And we had an issue that happened on live, and Sky Zone addressed it. The same person cussed out Mama Mary again. I ain't go there and look. I don't know, but it was just. You can ask Sidbo, and I went over there and looked at it. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. A lot. And you gotta go look at it. Yeah. Read the chat and then listen to when she came on. It's kind of ugly. It was nice. Read my chat and what Skyza was saying and what everybody in the chat was saying. And when Mama Mary came on and then Sky came after her. But I'll see you when you come over. My bad. That's a sis that called in. Look, we're gonna have to do this right real quick. We got some paperwork, y'all. Over here at the firm, we got some paperwork. We call it paperwork. I gotta get comfortable. We call it paperwork, and it's some paperwork, y'all. So let's jump right into it. Let's not play. United States District Court, Eastern District of New York, United States of America against Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R.Kelly. With the docket number to the right, you got the state's attorney, Richard P. Donahue, and Elizabeth Geddes, Nadia Shahada, and Maria Cruz, U.S. attorneys. Preliminary statement. Let's talk about it. Are y'all ready for this order? Preliminary statement. The government respectfully submits this memorandum of law in opposition to the defendant's motion to strike allegations from count 1 of the superseding indictment and dismiss the remaining counts. The motion, or MOT, the defendant moves to dismiss racketeering. To dismiss, number 1, racketeering acts 10 and 12 of count 1 and 2 counts. And 2, counts 2 through 5 of the second superseding indictment because New York Public Health Law, Section 2307, is facially unconstitutional. Mott at number 2. Since the filing of the motion, a grand jury returned a third superseding indictment in this matter. As a result, the government construes the motion to apply to the racketeering acts and substantive counts referencing New York Public Health Law Section 2307 and the third superseding indictment, the indictment. Racketeering Acts 12 and 14 of count 1 and count 6 through 9. For the reasons set forth herein, the motion should be denied. So that's what the government is saying, that the motion should be denied. So background, count 6 through 9 and Racketeering Acts 12 and 14 of count 1 each relate to violations of the Mann Act. More specifically, these racketeering acts and counts collectively allege that on or about May the 18th, 2017 and February the 2nd, 2018, the defendant transported Jane Doe number 6 to interstate commerce with the intent that Jane Doe number 6 engage in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with a criminal offense. Really, Azriel? Specifically, violations of New York Penal Law, Section 120.20, Section 120.20, reckless endangerment, and New York Public Health Law, Section 2307. Section 2307, exposure of infectious venereal disease, and violation of 18 USC 2421 A and 2, persuaded, induce, entice, and coerce Jane Doe number 6. I'm sorry, that's not Azriel. That's Faith. To travel in interstate commerce, to engage in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with criminal offense, specifically violations of Section 120.20, reckless endangerment, and Section 2307, exposure to infectious venereal disease. In violation of 18 USC 2422, the indictment further alleges that the defendant violated these New York state laws specifically by engaging in unprotected sexual intercourse with Jane Doe number 6 without first informing Jane Doe number 6 that he had contracted herpes and obtaining her consent to sexual intercourse in these circumstances. With respect to these Mann Act violations, the government expects to prove the following facts at trial. Jane Doe number 6 met the defendant following an R.Kelly concert that she attended. Wait a minute. Wait. The following facts at trial. Jane Doe number 6 met the defendant following an R.Kelly concert. Let's stop right there. So what the government is really trying to do is split R. Kelly and Robert Sylvester Kelly and then bring them back together when it benefits them. No, they can't have it both ways. No. Okay, Jane Doe number 6 met the defendant following an R. Kelly concert that she attended when she was 19 years old. I thought Faith said she was 17 when she had sex with Robert Sylvester Kelly and surviving R. Kelly. But on here it says she's 19 years old, at which time the defendant provided Jane Doe number 6 with his telephone number. What's wrong with that? Thereafter, the two communicated by telephone. In May 2017, the defendant directed Jane Doe number 6 to contact one of the defendant's assistants to arrange for Jane Doe number 6's travel to and accommodations in New York to attend an R. Kelly concert in Long Island, New York. Following the concert, Jane Doe number 6 returned to her hotel room in Long Island. In the early morning hours, the defendant unexpectedly arrived at Jane Doe number six's room and loudly announced his presence. Untimely, at the defendant's direction, the encounter became sexual in nature, and the defendant engaged in sexual intercourse with Jane Doe number six. The defendant did not use a condom. Prior to the intercourse, the defendant learned from his healthcare provider that he had contracted herpes, an infectious venereal disease, and that he should inform his sexual partners of his diagnosis and use a condom to limit exposing his sexual partners to herpes. Notwithstanding that the defendant knew he had contracted herpes and risked exposing his sexual partners to herpes, the defendant did not divulge this information to Jane Doe number six prior to engaging in unprotected sexual intercourse with her. And I'm going to pause there. So basically, they trying to say that he gave her herpes. But when we did our research and we sent everything over to Doug, it proves that he didn't have herpes. So somebody is lying. The federal government is lying like hell, because how can he have herpes after he dealt with her, but before he dealt with her, he didn't have herpes? So that means that she had to be the carrier of herpes. Let's finish. Thereafter, the defendant arranged for Jane Doe number six to travel to various locations throughout the United States to see him. Let's stop. If you got herpes in New York, you ain't gonna travel nowhere else to see no motherfucking body if you got herpes and you didn't know it. Am I right or am I wrong? I just need some help with this. Am I right or am I wrong? That's just like me sleeping with somebody or one of y'all, and I give y'all herpes unprotectedly and unannounced, and then I go traveling somewhere else, and y'all just going, and I'm gonna say, yo, just come on, man. This shit's dumb. This is dumb. This is real dumb. I mean, real dumb. Real dumb. Hold on. It's killing me. Thereafter, the defendant arranged for Jane number six to travel with Virgin. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Throughout the United States to see him, including a final trip in February 2018 to New York City, where the defendant arranged for Jane Doe number six to travel to see him through an airport in Queens, New York. While in New York, the defendant engaged in sexual intercourse again with Jane Doe number six without using a condom and without divulging to her that he had contracted herpes. Okay. Jane Doe number six stopped seeing the defendant following this trip and ultimately learned that she had contracted herpes during the course of her relationship with the defendant. So I'm gonna ask a question. How do she having herpes? No, let me go ahead. How is it that R.Kelly had herpes and gave it to her, but Tim Savage told her, "Oh, girl, you better go back and add something serious, like tell him you got herpes or something." Y'all remember that? And you remember that? You remember that? Right, low down. And why would she sleep with him multiple times? And then when it's cut off, then all of a sudden you got herpes. Come on now. Come on now. What happened to Who Live? Niecy, what are you talking about? I mean, I'm just lost. I don't want to miss no questions. All right. Argument. The motion should be denied because the alleged conduct violates New York Penal Law, Section 120.20, a statute that the defendant does not challenge. Wow. While the defendant appears to recognize that the racketeering acts and counts he seeks to dismiss are premised on both New York Penal Law Section 120 and New York Public Health Law Section 2307. Motion at 1. He argues exclusively that Section 2307 is unconstitutional and therefore a violation of that law cannot serve as a basis for these Mann Act charges, which is true, given the indictment's allegation that the sexual activity in which the defendant engaged as set forth in the relevant racketeering acts and counts also constitutes a violation of Section 120, and Section 120 alone can serve as a valid basis for these Mann Act violations. The defendant's motion for wholesale dismissal of the racketeering acts and counts should be denied. Section 120 provides that a person is guilty of reckless endangerment in the second degree when he recklessly engages in conduct which creates a substantial risk of serious physical injury to another person. Under New York law, a person acts recklessly with respect to a result of circumstance when he or she is aware of a consciously disregard and consciously disregards a substantial and unjustifiable risk that the particular result will occur or that the circumstance exists. People versus Galatro case law. Uh, as the New York Court of Appeals has made clear, the reckless endangerment statutes seek to prevent the risk created by the actor's conduct, not a particular outcome, and the risk of injury alone will sustain prosecution. Serious physical injury means physical injury which creates a substantial risk of death or which causes death or serious and protected disfigurement, protected impairment of health and protected loss or impairment of the function of any bodily organ. Excuse me. Man, get Jason Finch out of here. Each of the challenge charges alleges that the defendant violated both New York penal law and that he engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse with Jane Doe number 6 without first informing Jane Doe number 6 that he had contracted herpes and obtaining her consent to sexual intercourse in these circumstances. Such conduct clearly meets the element of reckless endangerment in the second degree. Indeed, the New York Court of Appeals affirmed this very conclusion in similar circumstances. And People versus Williams, the defendant engaged in unprotected sex with the victim knowing he was HIV positive. What the hell? And without informing the victim of his HIV positive status. The district attorney sought and a New York grand jury returned an indictment charging the defendant in Williams. Okay, in a case law. Okay. Reckless endangerment in the first degree in violation of New York Penal Code Section 120.25, which criminalizes reckless endangerment and conduct which creates a grave risk of death to another person under circumstances evincing and depraved indifference to human life. The trial court had that the conduct at issue did not constitute first degree reckless endangerment. Thank you, court. And reduced the court of first degree reckless endangerment to second degree reckless endangerment. Oh. In violation of New York Penal Law, Section 120, the appellate court and the New York Court of Appeals affirmed the trial court's decision. And so holding, the New York Court of Appeals found that the conduct did not meet the legal standard for depraved indifference. Because there was no evidence that the defendant exposed the victim to the risk of the infection out of any malevolent male violent desire for the victim, the contract of the to contract the virus. Can't read tonight. Or that he was utterly indifferent to the victim's fate. Okay. That's all case law. That's all case law. All case law. That's all case law. All case law right here. Jesus. They filled this joint with nothing but case laws. Okay. As a result, whatever level of scrutiny the court applies, the defendant's challenge to section 2307 fails, as the statute is constitutional as applied to him. Conclusion: for the foregoing reasons, the defendant's motion should be denied. I got an issue with this. So the order was put in by the state's attorney. And let's scroll down. Let me see something. Let me see if Donahue signed this. Yep. No. Donahue is the attorney. Okay. There's no signature. Okay, so therefore, we waiting for a judge to see what they're going to do. Dated Brooklyn, New York, March 23rd, 2020. For the foregoing reasons, the defendant's motion should be denied. So therefore, a judge have not signed off on this yet. Clerk of court, all counsel of record. Okay. Richard P. Donahue, United States Attorney. Right. There's no judge's signature, there's no judge's name on it. So basically, what's going on is that the state's attorney in his office wants this motion to be thrown out. They want it to be denied. Whereas that Doug, Steve, Mr. Leonard, and Nicole and Ray, they want all of that to be thrown out. So that's going to appear to be a discrepancy on the court. So the judge have to make a decision on this. So we have Doug and them side, we have the court side, the state's attorney side. Now we're just waiting for the judge to view all this together. I'm tripping though, because now they trying to get him on second degree for a sexual act. And you can't prove who gave who what. But how is it that Rob don't have herpes when he's in MCC and when he got locked? I'm lost about this. How can they go forward with something and something haven't been proved? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That case law was for AIDS epidemic back. Yes, it was. Yes, it was, Pierre. Pierre Lewis, it was for the AIDS epidemic. Yes, it was. And I'm about to go there. How can you use that case law against, I guess, because of transmitted disease? That's how they're going to try to combat it like that. Because it was a transmitted disease, but they're going to try to combat it too. But the case law really don't match up to that. There is no case law for herpes. Excuse me. There is no case law for herpes. But hey, if you want to call in, You can call in 470-355-8221. You can call in real quick. 470-355-8221. 470-355-8221 if you want to call in. I totally agree, Joy. And because it's the STD, they're going to try to link the two. And it's sad. I said it's a money grab for everything they putting on. I agree. So wrong. Very wrong. Very wrong. So if you want to call in 470-355-8221. This is crazy. Because they claim he know he had it, but have unprotected sex. But it's bull. Call in then, Gucci. 470-355-8221. Set this up. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you, caller?
Hey, Dana J, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So, are you lying about being cool with R.Kelly?
Huh?
Are you lying about being cool with R.Kelly?
I've never lied about that.
Okay, but you also said that you had kids with people that accused him of sexual abusing them.
Who accused who?
I said you had children. You said you had children with people that accused R.Kelly.
Who accused who?
Are you listening to what I'm saying to you? Because you're trying to talk over me, so I won't be able to say well.
No, I'm asking you a question. You said
I wasn't finished asking.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So my question to you is: you also said that you had children with some of R.Kelly accusers.
And I asked you after you said that, who accused who?
If I'm saying that you're saying that you had children with some of R. Kelly accusers. Obviously, the women accused R. Kelly of having sex.
Okay, so who do I have kids by that accused R. Kelly?
You tell me who you have kids by.
That's my private business. I'm asking you since you called in with the bullshit.
Why are you getting nasty? I'm only asking you a question.
No, ma'am, but I'm not getting nasty. Not at all. But you called in.
You seem like that you a liar. Your house is dirty. Don't clean it up. And you a fat actor. You don't know R. Kelly. You down with Angelo with his wide hip ass that don't have no fucking shape at all. You down with them. You probably eating shit with fucking Azrael.
Now, this is what you do to people who are ignorant, who don't know shit, who just want to just call in to be heard. Are you done, sweetie?
R. Kelly did. That's what you.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you done? Thank you. You don't even gotta argue with a dumbass. And she sounds stupid as hell. Oh, you fucking fat. Your house is dirty. Where the fuck you see dirt at? Are you crazy? You can't get me off my square. I'm gonna let you talk. But call in 470-355-8221. It don't matter. My house is dirty, this and that. Sweetie, I don't know R. Kelly, but that sounds like somebody that rocks with Tyson. That sounds like something that one of them dumb motherfuckers will say. That was very disrespectful. But I'm not going to argue with a female. Joy. It's funny. Right. Thank you, Travel the World. People just wanted to call in to make their self, I guess, oh, Tyson, I'm going to call in. Oh, somebody else, I'm going to call in. Sweetie, you don't know what the fuck I got. The problem is you minding my motherfucking business. That's the problem. What you need to worry about is me not having a kid by you. Ask your fucking deadbeat to take care of your kids. So, what's up, Tia? I'm just not going to give people no more energy like that. So, yeah, definitely listen. Listen very well. Because I want to hear everything she had to say. And then she's talking about, you being rude, you over top of me. How? She was finished, and I asked the same question. What number came up? Let's see. Uh, uh. You're live on the Dana J Show. I can help you.
Hey, Dana.
Hey.
It is Shannon.
Huh?
It's Shannon.
This who?
Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right.
I wanted to talk about the herpes.
The who?
Herpes.
The puppies.
Herpes.
Oh, the herpes.
Yes.
Okay.
My mother was an RN for many, many years. And she told me if a man has herpes for many, many years, he can really die from that. And he can not have no effect at all. You know, my mom is an RN, and she said if a man keep on having herpes, like basically, that he can die from having them, or he can have sex them more. So what they say about R.Kelly is not true about having herpes.
Right.
So I believe Faith Rogers or one of them other women gave him, if he had it, herpes.
Okay.
You know, my mom is really RN, really, you know, for a long time. She knows about sexual disease and stuff. And she don't think, we don't think he have herpes. Because if he got tested like this like a year ago, right now, they're bringing it up. You know, and I just wanted to say that I love you, and I miss talking to you and stuff. And
miss talking to y'all. I love y'all too.
And I don't care what nobody says. You are a good man.
Thank you.
You're doing good things out here for R.Kelly.
Thank you so much.
That's what everybody got here looking at you and listening to you.
Okay.
And that's about it. I don't want to say the try. I love you. I do miss talking to you.
All right. Miss talking to y'all too.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hold on for a second. So, okay. Who's Tiffany? Show you my tub? Show me you got a tub, bitch. I hate when niggas try to get out like that. Okay. So, um, tell that midget to show me he got a tub. Nah. So, like I was saying, it's funny. So, like I was saying, um, what do y'all think about? No, it wasn't. What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about this whole? Because to me, it seemed like a trumped up indictment because they keep going back and back and back and back and back and forth. So, what do y'all think about it? Passionately gangster. What are you talking about? I agree with you, Aaron. Okay. So Aaron said it's it's bull crap. Sybil says bullshit. Sylvia said they are fishing for something to stick. Um Gucci Dana, what you looking for? What are you talking about? So what else do you think about it? Heels is not a crime. Only HIV is a crime. BS indictment. We all throwing Dana off. No, I'm good. I'm good. What's the number? No, I was talking about something. Curtis, I knew you were talking about. So do you think that if they can try to get this to stick And let's just play devil's advocate and say it does. Do you think that all men are at risk to get hit with Trump charges just because a female says so? That's my thing. So, do you think that all men are done? Jasmine West said yes, yes, and that BS is wrong. Yes. As a woman, I advocate for men. That's BS. Okay. No, they will have to prove it like the prosecutor has to in this case. Honestly, Kiki, I agree. But I think if they can get it to stick without proving, then I think we're done. That's just my opinion. And someone said they just reaching. Okay. Love me, I hit you. I don't. Yes, thanks to the Me Too movement and feminism altogether, it reminds of how white women were used to lynch. Thank you. Thank you, Curtis. That's just what I was thinking. If they can convict on lies, all men is in trouble. Right. But then here's my thing. Hell no. Y'all ain't done. It's going to take women to fight these damn feminists. Exactly. That's the answer I was looking for. It's going to take women to fight back. But women is really jumping on the bandwagon of the feminist group. Pennsylvania in the building. Single hand. What's up? Man, Pennsylvania Avenue is in the building. I'm with all that shit today. Well, I got a snap one. My fault, y'all. Man, this is a whole new case and a whole new understanding how you figured this case. But let's leave it to the Almighty God. Free legend R.Kelly. Peace from Africa. All right, Pa. Yeah, it is a whole new case. But I'm just breaking it down piece by piece, spec by spec. And it's not making sense. It's not making sense at all, Pa. Passion Gangster, I know, and Dana trying hard not to lash out, but they keep coming for him. Shirley, you must see it in my face. You must really see it in my face. My house dirty? Wow. I ain't know my house was dirty. Okay. Ceiling fans cleaned off and everything. We need y'all voices. Okay. Passionate Gangster, sick of me too. Let me read some of these. They don't know who gave who what. So if an STD is shown, they're going to say Rob gave it to her. I agree, Travel the World. They are trying to. Jasmine, call in. 470-355-8221. That's Brother Curtis. There are many queens out here that will fight for y'all. Fuck them. Dana, we got you, dude. Cool, Pierre Lewis. I just want to say something to all them bitches that be putting out these indictments. I heard about the snap. Right, Shirley Williams. Because on the one hand, I don't want to fight women, especially women of color. True. It's true. I'm back. I'm back. I had to cuss it's a timeline, like when they do it. Shall be victims as well. Okay, Kiki, she says a timeline. So, Kiki, question: is it a timeline for when they can see who had herpes or not? Man, Lisa, why you ain't take me with you? Jasmine, call back in. On the other, some women use that bully us. We need to fight back. We're wrong, right, Curtis? Cause of Mr. Stop doesn't have a room to clean. Call or go on with all that. We have real content over it. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. Sky Zone in the building. You back? Yeah, Sky. I was just breaking down and reading the indictment. The not the indictment, but the order from the government, and they trying to order the judge to make their order stick. But pretty much they trying to say that Rob gave Faith herpes when we all know that Faith never had herpes, that Tim Savage told her to say that. I got you, Pa. I got you. DMG 233. I got you. Can you put on here, please, for me? 470. That's cool. Only a dirty bitch will say that. Yeah. So what do y'all think about that though? Cause the government is reaching at every point. It's just not making sense to me. Cause they reaching for real. They keep playing with this shit like it's a damn game. Dana and hear all these charges drop and Rob walks out the front door and send me a video of all them bitches. Aaron, I got you. What's up, Finest Wine Cooking Channel? What's up? When the health department received the information. Hey, you live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hey, Dana. Jason.
Who?
Jason.
Jason who?
Jason Finch.
Hey, man, call back, man. I'm going to get this other caller.
All right.
I don't feel like talking to Tim Savage tonight. It's saying it's not valid. What's not valid, Jasmine? Here's the number. That's the number. My dear brothers and sisters, be on alert because some trolls are bun on YouTube and they lie after y'all delete their other account. Yeah, but they making accounts to come in. They making accounts, but I'm on snipe mode tonight. Look over top of your head, Jasmine. 470-355-8221. They holding Rob now for a couple things for the same stuff. Nah, Finch is nobody else but Tim Savage. That's what it is. Trying to call in. Acting crazy. I'm exposing all of them now. I don't got the patience to talk to nobody. I'm about to snap on people. Your sisters will give them good tongue lash. Thank you, Joy. And I ain't gonna stop y'all neither. You know what, and Kiki. This You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
You asked me, y'all motherfuckers sick.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
But don't change your voice. Say it in your regular tone. Yeah, like I figured. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hey, Dana, it's Jasmine.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
I just wanted to say hi. This is my first time calling.
Okay.
I'm the girl with the cerebral palsy.
Okay.
Sorry if I sound nervous.
No, you good. Is everything okay? Hello? Well, let's say hello to Jasmine. Like I say, as far as what the government is doing, I honestly think they trying to fish him, or they trying to make him, or they trying to force him into a plea or something. Which is not going to happen. He's going to fight it all the way to the end. And that's what You're live on the Dana J Show. I can help you.
Hey, Dana, how you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, let me explain a little bit something about herpes. I work in the medical field, okay?
Okay.
So, basically, herpes is a disease, true enough. But it's not a crime where you can go and file charges. Only way you can file charges is if a person has HIV, because it's a felony. Because HIV turned into AIDS. So, it's a killer. But as for herpes, no. And a lot of people can go months, years with herpes. You got to have an outbreak to give herpes to someone.
Right.
As for medication, you have to take Valtrex, 500 milligrams. And what else I want to say?
Question. Wait. Question. Because while I got you on the phone, it's hard to get you on the phone. Oh, I'm about to go in with you. Question. Can you control herpes with controlling how you eat?
Repeat that again?
Can you control herpes with controlling how you eat?
No. You can't. The only way you can control herpes, you have to take the medication. It ain't no diet, no exercise, no trying to be healthy, no exercise, no none of that. Valtrex, 500 milligrams.
So Faith
once
said.
a day.
So Faith said on Dr. Oz that she can control her herpes by the way that she eat.
That's a lie.
All right. Now, question. Since I got you on the phone, I'm so happy I got you on the phone. Since you down there in Houston, right?
Uh-huh.
The young lady that said that DJ I eat boogers I don't know how to say it, or should I say he touched her or he tried to touch her. Have you got the paperwork on that yet?
No.
Okay.
I haven't yet. I'm still doing some research on it.
Okay. But the word on the street down there in Houston is that he's raping people, right?
Well, the word on the street, he's touching somebody, some female.
So, okay. So, are you want to go in any more about anything of that? If not, then I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm gonna let you have your time
because finish getting the research done on it because they the one working on it. They gonna let me know what's going on.
And okay.
But as for the herpes dealing with R.Kelly, no, they're just making up anything because it can't. Just say, for instance, I'm gonna put it like this here. Okay, say if Jane Doe have herpes and Jane 6 have herpes. Tell me which one is less and which one is high. If Jane Doe got 1.50 and Jane 3, 4, whatever you want to call it, got 3.25, which one you think had it the longest? Jane Doe number 2 or Jane Doe number 3?
I don't know.
It would be Jane Doe number 3 because her number is higher. When it's 3.50, that means you've been having it 3.5 years. If your level is 1.5, that means you had it 1.5 years. The highest you can go on your numbers dealing with herpes is 1.00-5.00. So if it's 5.00, you had it 5 years plus. It ain't gonna go no higher.
Wow. But that's not a criminal act, is it? Or
no, it's not. Only HIV is a criminal act. That's the only disease that is a criminal act because it's a felony. If you're HIV positive and you go out there and have sex with somebody and you don't let them know, and then just like the health department, you got to name everybody you done slept with. And so it'll be up to that person charges on you because they gave you HIV. But as for herpes, it's not a criminal act because if that's the case, a lot of people will be locked up. So they gonna have to dismiss that case, regardless who had what or what. Herpes do not stick in no state around the world, none. I see them every day. Because that's no different with a person having gonorrhea, chlamydia, or whatever the case may be. They still got to go through the health department to find out, who they slept with so they can be treated. But as for herpes, no, it's not a criminal act. Only HIV. You can go to prison for that part. And then on another thing, it's like for the HIPAA law, nobody really have to disclose, to give out their medical records. It's up to that person, regardless of a judge, anybody. If R.Kelly say, well, hey, I'm not giving my medical records. He got that right because he's under the HIPAA law. And if they try to violate his HIPAA law, then he can countersue them because it's a personal medical record. Because it ain't like I can just pull your name up and get your medical records. I go to jail.
Wow.
People don't know the HIPAA law. They need to learn it.
Right.
But okay, I'm going to continue on watching you. Everybody have a good night.
Okay, and stay up because after this live, and we're going to play a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We're going to play a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
You live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Say, man, are you sick?
Huh? These niggas got all these scoundrels calling in.
Say, bro, I got a question. Are you sick? You, Tim, Angela.
Am I sick? Do I look sick? You fucking fat ass bitch. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you? I'm loving this. Just give me time to go do what I'm going to do. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hey, Dana, it's Jasmine again.
What's going on?
I'm sorry about just a few minutes ago.
It's cool.
People were saying I was talking like a kid. That's just how I talk.
It's cool.
But back to what I was saying. I'm a really huge R.Kelly fan, and I'm only 24. And hopefully, maybe one day I'll get to see him because I do music also, and I sing. And I've been wanting to meet him for the longest because he's one of my favorite singers. Dana, I just want to tell you, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
And keep fighting the big fight, the great fight for Kels. And Dana, I just appreciate your confidence and just being a strong man that you are. And always remember, don't let nobody's words take your heart for granted because you're bigger than them and you will always be bigger than them because God has something very special for you and He's not finished with you or done with you ever. And I just want to tell everybody, just because you're different and how the way that you are as a person, don't fall back. Bring yourself back up to thousands of more of words for yourself to understand that you are great and you are more humble and you are special in God's creation of how He created you. And always have in mind that you will be, I'm about to cry. You will be amazing in your own way of building yourself back up as the person that you thought you were going to be, but even greater. Dana, I just wanted to say that I love you, brother.
Okay, I love you too.
Keep fighting the great fight, and Kels will be home very soon. I believe it, and I will continue to watch your video, your live, and you have a blessed night.
Okay, you too.
Everybody have a blessed night. Take care of yourself. This virus will be over soon. Don't panic. Just breathe and enjoy being at home. Bye, y'all.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet. That was sweet. Oh, we gotta continue to pray for her. This is sad, man. Ugh. But the funny thing is, they trying to throw me off of my square. They can't do it. Nice try. Nice try. I ain't worried about that. The phone number to call in is 470-355-8221. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
What's up, Dan? It's Kurt.
What's up, Kurt?
Hey, what's up? First of all, we needed that call from Jasmine. She actually gave you a prophetic word in the end.
Yeah.
I hope you hold on to that, man, because you're gonna need it. We're all gonna need it. You can see all the demonic drama that's going on. You know, it is what it is when we're fighting a good fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing what you're doing. And you said you was going over the indictment. What have you heard about Minor 6? Because that's what I've been trying to ascertain about who she is at the time period and everything. Because if you read it, it's sort of like at the same time period as Minor 1, and we know who Minor 1 is. So what do you know about that?
What I know about Jane Doe 6?
Yeah.
About Faith?
Who?
Faith Rogers?
No, it can't be Faith. That was the one. Minor 6 was like 97, 98.
No. No. Oh, you said Minor. Oh, you talking about Chicago indictment?
Yeah.
I gotta look at it again. I got it all written down.
Okay.
I got it all written down. I got it all broken down. I got Chicago whole joint.
Right.
I got that's Miss Piggy. What the hell's her name? The one from the new Surviving R.Kelly.
Are you talking about
the heavy set?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the heavy set.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So all right. Wow. I mean, because it's funny. Because I know I talked about Passionately Gangster last live you had that I called, but she made a great video about how pedophiles move.
Right.
In comparison,
Right.
In comparison, you know what I mean, to R.Kelly, because he's not a pedophile.
Not at all.
Exactly. So.
Not at all.
Yeah. So when you look at, you know what I mean, all the so-called accusations are basically from the 90s. And R.Kelly's a pedophile. That's how R.Kelly moved. He would have been moving this decade or last decade. He would have done the same thing in the 2000s, even before the 2008 trial, because you know what I mean, his access wasn't limited to females. You feel me? And when he was a teenager, when you know what I mean, because that's the kind of, you know what I mean, that's what pervs do.
Right.
Pervs don't change their spot.
Right.
Even when they're trying to, you know what I mean, to abstain or whatever, it's because they don't want to, you know what I mean, act. You know what I mean? But they still got those desires. So R.Kelly is wild like that. The only two one that we can honestly like talk about is Geronda. And we know what Geronda did.
Right.
You know what I mean? That tells you all you need to know about what they're trying to do. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that they're doing that now. And that's one of the main reasons why I support it. Because you can just see that it is all BS. All of it. And I just hope that we can put this kind of information out there and put the truth out there so that the jury pool is not poisoned by what the media is doing to make R. Kelly to the face of pedophilia.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. So I just wanted to call on that, and also again like to thank Jasmine for her call also. So keep fighting a good fight, Dana, and I'm going to continue to listen to what you're saying.
Gotcha.
All right, no problem.
Yo, this is funny. All the snakes are lying. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hi, Dana. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you? My name is Andrew. I'm calling from Russia.
Okay, how you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing good. I'm pretty good, Dana. Okay, how you doing, Andrew?
Yeah, but cut your device down in the back.
Cut your device down in the back. All right, Dana J, I've been following your program for a very long time now. Like, ever since this whole R.Kelly saga started, I've been following you up, and I've been not just like a fan, I've been a brother to you. And I'm an African, like a black African, not an African American. You know what I'm saying? So I've been an R.Kelly fan for over 20-something years. And throughout this whole process, the whole saga, I've been listening to a lot of black brothers and sisters who are trying to support. I think we're divided, you know. We're divided in the sense that, you know, the enemy will always divide us to get rid of us. I want to give you an advice, brother. I want you to stand on your feet. I don't want you to be swayed away with what these people are accusing you about. Okay. You keep your head up. You're fighting for Kels, go ahead and fight for Kels. Anybody that say things about you, bro, that is their business. Be focused, man. Be focused. I don't. You see, the thing about life is there's nothing you're going to do that people are not going to talk you down.
Right.
There's no way about that. So I want you to get out of this moody moments who are trying to pull you down. I want you to keep your head up. We're here for Kels. We're brothers. We're blacks. But I don't understand why we blacks always want to put us down. Why do you always want to do this? So my advice to you, Danny J, I'm going to keep supporting you. I'm going to keep listening to you. I believe a lot of things you're saying. So my advice to you is keep fighting for Kels. Stay on Kels, focus on skills, and get this whole thing done.
Gotcha.
So for now, I think most of the things all this blog is saying, everybody, a lot of people are just being dissuaded. I mean, the goal is to support Kels. The goal is to make sure that, man, we get Kels out of this whole bullshit he's been going through. So we need to pray, man. We need to pray. I've been following on Twitter, a lot of bloggers. So many people have opinions to say. A lot of people have opinions to say. We don't need opinions now. We just need to fight the good fight. That's all we need to do.
Right.
So I'm not discriminating, but there's something about the African American brothers, the African American. There's just something that we're missing. You know, I'm an African just I'm a Nigerian. And the love I have for my African American brothers, I hate using the African American because I see you guys as blacks, just like me. So I think this time we unite. And fight for each other. Because if we don't help one another, man, we'll continue to be played, bro. We'll continue to end up in jail. We'll continue to be misused. So I think this is a call. This is a real call up for all. I'm not saying Kels is a perfect guy, but there's so many things surrounding this case that just make this whole thing work. So Dana J, I love you, my brother. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Do you understand me, bro?
Right.
Don't give up, man. Don't give up. I love you, man. God bless you.
All right. Thanks.
Do what you know best, okay?
All right.
Have a good one, bro. All right.
All right. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hi, Dana.
How you doing?
It's Miss Strickland.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
How you doing, my son?
I'm all right.
I like that call you just got. Let me tell you something, Dana. That's the same thing I want to tell you, baby. I've been sick is why you haven't been hearing from me. But like I told you, I'm old enough to be your grandmother. You look just like my oldest son. But let me tell you something, Dana. Baby, the devil is busy. You're a strong, healthy, good-looking black man. Dana, you're doing your thing. Don't let nobody, baby, don't let no devil get in your way. You understand me?
Right.
Hold your head up high, Dana. Because let me tell you something. The more you fight for Cal, and they see that, let me tell you something, Dana. I have a niece that has herpes. You heard me? And let me tell you something. When I seen that little girl, Faith Rogers, on Dr. Oz, when she told that man, when he asked her what kind of medicine she was taking, she said none. She just was eating. You can't do that, Dana, when you got herpes. You heard me? And let me tell you something. Herpes is not a disease that you can put nobody in jail for. Her husband gave her that. You can't put nobody in jail for herpes, Dana. Only AIDS, you heard me? HIV,
Right.
you know, or something like that. Let me tell you, Dana, those people don't have nothing on R.Kelly. They just searching, digging, trying to scratch for something to stick. And what I think they're trying to do to him, they're trying to break him to make him take a plea. But me knowing R.Kelly gonna stand up for what's right. He know he didn't do anything. He know he didn't hurt nobody. R.Kelly is not gonna take no plea. And that's what why they're holding him in there like that, Dana. You understand me? But you are his brother. And you are his voice. And a lot of people are trying to shut you up, Dana. But you can't let that happen. And I know you're not going to let it happen because you're stronger than that. I watch you, young man. They've been watching you from day one. You see that other guy? I don't even want to call his name. He's homeless. He got nowhere to go. He's begging people for money and all that all the time. He needs to go get him a goddamn job, and he needs to go wash his ass. And like the lady gonna call your house is not dirty. I didn't see your house on me. I've seen you in the kitchen cooking and everything. You understand me?
Yes,
Let me tell you something, baby. Jealousy, envy, and jealousy, Dana. These people are jealous of you. They're envy of you. And they know that Dana J is really here for R.Kelly. See, once you close your mouth and step back and let it go, they feel they got killed. You understand me?
Right.
But you as a strong man that God created you to be, you as a strong man that R.Kelly mentored, you understand me?
Right.
So I know that you got some of R.Kelly in you, and I could tell the way you talk. Because you're not going to back down. Just like R.Kelly didn't back down with Gil King. Like R.Kelly told him, use common sense. He told him, think. You know, and if people would think and use their head, they'll see that I've seen through those lies from the first day. You understand me, Dana?
Yes, ma'am.
You got a lot of people, son, that are backing you up. And I'm going to tell you what these devils are trying to do. They're trying to discourage you, Dana, and get you to do something crazy so they can get you locked up. But see, the thing about you, you're educated. You got too much sense for that. You understand me? And you see their ass coming. And, you know, it's just, you know, too bad that you couldn't, by you having such a good heart, because R.Kelly got a good heart. You had such a good heart. Like your brother, you call yourself helping them, bringing them in when you didn't even that they were snakes.
Right.
You understand me, baby?
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm not going to keep you, baby, but I want you to know, Dana, I'm praying for you every day. I'm praying for R.Kelly. And I want you to know, Dana, what you're doing, son, is a great thing. And guess what? I want to see that pretty smile when you on there happy and laughing. I want to see that smile come back.
I'm fine.
Huh?
I'm fine. It's 12:47. I'm fine. I'm about to end this and then
don't let them get
take a shower and
there you go.
Relax in my California king size bed and don't got to sit in my car at night.
There you go, man. Yeah, you're right. And guess what, Dana? I just want you to know, man, that I love you and I'm very, very proud of you.
I love you back.
Most black men need to stand up like you're standing up. Just like that guy was telling you. It's a shame the way our black race and our black men and black women and stuff go against each other. That's not right. And it's not right for these women to do this to this man when this man only tried to help him. But you know what, Dana? Baby, Jesus said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. And let me tell you how you know R.Kelly is going to be free. If R.Kelly, all this truth and all this stuff, Dana, coming out about these girls and these people, Jesus wouldn't have let that come forward, Dana. He wouldn't have let it come forward. So you got to know that God is working to let people see these devils' hand, the hand that they're playing. But they don't know Jesus is over all. Yes, and Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly will walk out of there. They don't have nothing on him, Dana. They're just holding him because they're trying to get something on him. They don't have nothing on R. Kelly. And they cannot charge him with that because guess what? You can't. And on that paper for the disease, you look it up. Herpes ain't nowhere on that paper.
Right.
It ain't nowhere on there, Dana.
Right.
You know, but they think that we black people, we are dumb, we stupid. But no, there are a lot of educated black people out here. And there are a few that acting like they're ignorant and dumb. But guess what? You know your brother. And that's why I praise you and I stick with you because, Dana, ever since you've been rocking with this man, Dana, you have never changed. You have never went back and forth, back and forth. No, you have always been on R. Kelly's side.
Always. It ain't going to never change.
It ain't going to never change. And I believe you too, baby. But I'm going to let you go, man. But like I say, I want to see them pretty white teeth smiling and happy and playing Kel's song. I don't want to excuse my French, Dana, but fuck the rest.
Right.
You understand me? Fuck them. Right. Them are devils. You understand? Because Jesus says not what you do, is how you do it. And them are devils.
Right.
You know, and they can't get the Kel. They already got him locked up. So now what they're trying to do, they're trying to get you locked up and all kind of false stuff about you. But guess what? People that know Dana J, that's why nobody left you, Dana. And for that homeless ass man, I can remember when you first met him doing that march thing for R. Kelly in Chicago. You the one was telling people to go to his channel. You helped him build his channel. And you helped Rogers Bill Hart and that other lady, Pages. You was helping them people build their channel, Dana. And you mean to tell me they turn around and do you this? But guess what, Dana? You watch and see. Watch and see how all that stuff turn on them. Because I'm telling you, baby, when God lay his hands on them devils, you understand? God can lay his hands on them better than you and I can any day. So I want you to go ahead on, like you say, take your shower, rejoice, feel happy, and know one thing, that R. Kelly will be out of that. R. Kelly gonna get out of that. R. Kelly may be home before the summer.
Amen.
And God already showed me him walking out them gates, okay? I dream about him. I pray hard.
That's and true. God, I need him to come home before the summer because I got 2 basketball games that I got to redeem myself in.
There you go. And guess what? He gonna be ready to play him when they open their gates and let him out of there. He getting out there. Don't worry about it. See, the coach, they try to confuse you with all those stuff they putting together. Guess what? They can put what the hell they want together.
because God can open doors that no man can close. You understand me?
Right.
Ain't nobody bigger than Jesus.
Right.
Let them people talk. And all them other people that trying to, scandalize your name and stuff, Dana, they're jealous of you. They wish they were Dana. That's why they got the time and energy to do this. You got a real job. I watch you in the daytime when you come on, you say I'm on my lunch break. I watch all of that.
Right.
Where do the other guy be? Sitting in the car. One time, looks like he was at a goddamn shelter and talking shit with that tight ass suit. I guess in them shelters they give them clothes. He had on a suit one time with twice his damn size, too small for him, and talking about look how good. I said, this man is crazy as all outdoors. You can see that man. There's something wrong with that man. So don't worry about him, Dana. Do you, baby? Do you? Because what you doing, guess what? Everybody's fighting for you and R.Kelly. Ain't nobody on their side.
Right.
The ones that is on their side, they ain't about shit. You understand me? And they can't have no education, that they can't even use their brain to think with common sense. If R.Kelly gave somebody, don't you think Azarel would have it? Joyce would have it, and all them other girls that say they slept with him would have it? Come on,
right.
Think now. These people not even thinking with common sense. How one girl gonna have it?
And nobody else does.
Sense, Dana?
One girl have it and nobody else does. That don't
nobody
make sense.
else. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. People don't even have common sense. I sit back and I'm like, how is she gonna have it? But all these other girls say they slept with him. None of them don't have it. And the reality came out and said she got it. None of them don't have it.
Right.
No.
Right.
Man, bunk that bull crap.
I got
I'm going to pray for you. Go ahead on, man, and do your thing. And I just want you to know, you're doing a great job, Dana, and don't give up for nobody.
I got you. Thank you so much.
Love you, man.
All right, love you back.
All right.
Let me explain something to y'all folks, man. If you want to see me on the court, it ain't hard. Just let me know. I'll definitely be glad to bust your tail. Now, Pashley Gangster said, she's Evil Eyes, hey. The voice with Kells just popped up. And hold your head. I'm good. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hi. Hi, Dana. This is Monica Jewel. How you doing?
I'm all right. And you got to cut the device down the back.
I'm sorry.
Are you fine?
I was calling. You're doing a good job. I've been listening to you in the bushes. But then I was trying to type into the chat and I couldn't. So when you get a chance, can you see if I'm blocked and so I can start?
What's your name? Monica Joy?
Yeah, I've been typing, saying, hey to everybody. Nobody was responding. So I was like, what's going on? And then I thought, oh, I must be blocked.
I'll check it. I don't know why you blocked. You shouldn't be, but I'll check it.
All right.
Make sure nobody blocked you accidentally.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, Dana. And, I appreciate all the updates and, all the information that you give us as far as politics and everything else. We're keeping up with R.Kelly, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's right.
Nice.
All right. Passionate Gangster said, how can you be united with some and tell the rest of us we are not wanted because we like Dana? Is that what Kells will want? I can't wait until Kells is free. Stay away from Kells 100. But I'm gonna say this. I don't know if y'all was in the joint earlier, but I'm gonna say it again. Kells, Team Kells United. TEAMKELS United. We are United Fronts, myself, Sky Zone, T Stevens, Spitting Fire, Levi, so far that I know about, Prima Donna, Orissa, and we got the real heavy hitters over here. You know what I'm saying? And we got the real heavy hitters over there with us. So that's all we need to worry about is Team Kells United. We're not worried about nobody else. Team Kells United. I swear, as bad as I want to go at some of these people that just text me, I really just, this is hard because I'm used to responding. But I see the bull crap. I see the drama. I see the fakeness. I'm just gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it here. It's crazy to be a double-minded person, but that's fine. In response, keep the double-minded where you at. There's no coming back from this point. And I see the rat over there talking trash. It's okay. It's fine. He's going to jail. I'm not even worried about the rat. But what bothers me is this right here. When I see newbies in this YouTube streets that's trying to come for vets, I'm gonna leave it here. One papoose. Before you come for me, clean the back part of your gums. I want to make this clear. Because if I ever was to jump ship and go ham on you, it'll be the worst thing that ever happened. Trust me, I will talk about the dehydrated roots in your braids. Do not do that with me. I'm not to be played with. Now I'm back to my regularly scheduled program. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. I was just wondering, are we allowed to call in right now?
Oh, you called in already. You live.
No, I didn't call in yet.
Yeah, you called in now. You live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead with what I have to say.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm Singer Lamb 50. I just texted you a minute ago. I just want to say, first of all, I like what you're doing. I appreciate it. I love to see my brothers stepping up for whatever, they feel is right. It's good that you're doing that. My opinion is, first of all, I hope in the future, us as women start respecting ourselves a little bit more anyway. It's okay to, to love brothers. I love them too, but we got to have a little bit more respect. As far as R.Kelly, innocent until proven guilty. Okay? That's the thing I'm gonna roll with right now. Innocent until proven guilty. Hope he learned a lesson from this too, though. Everything that glitter ain't gold. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. I appreciate callers that call in, callers that have sense, that call in and speak their mind, whether I might like it or I might not. They have a voice. Where's the link to that motion that the prosecutors filed? Hager Lovey, who are you? It's my first time seeing you. But where's the link to that motion? I don't know. I don't get links. I get direct downloads. So I don't know. Oh yeah. Shannon, the weapon's going to form. That's not a problem. But I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at the fakeness in the chats, and then Malcolm Horn. Really? Is this what we do? Okay. Y'all brothers haven't learned. It's been a year. Y'all haven't learned yet. I don't know when y'all going to learn. It's been a year. But look, it's 1:00, y'all. I've been on here for an hour and a half. And Huff, hey. I'm going to say this. I thank y'all for holding me down, mods. Because y'all did that. Brother Curtis be having block parties on YouTube. Man, Curtis be going in it. Man, hey, Kurt, this the thing, man. Let Malcolm do what he gonna do. Let Malcolm do what he gonna do. He drunk that poison. He over there. It's just like it's just like Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, I'm not doing none of that. You're live on the Dana J Show. I can help you.
Dana, this is Strickland again. None of my chats is not coming through. I've been texting, in the chat, and none of it is coming through.
I check it. Somebody might have blocked you accidentally.
All right, thanks, Dana.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Just like Sodom and Gomorrah, when Lot's wife looked back and she turned to a pillar of salt. Everybody can't go with you, man. And Malcolm was one of the ones that can't go. So let him stay where he at. Malcolm good. Just like he said, oh, Dane, I'm disappointed. And you supposed to have been part of the enterprise. Never have I even said that. Nisi, yes, he is. Let Malcolm do all that. Malcolm can stay where he at. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you everybody who can stay where they at. And here's my take on it. If y'all see these names I'm about to call over here, they're not welcome. I'm not going back and forth with nobody no more. The Weasel talking about some overplay for the underlay. Lakeisha Vaughn, Malcolm Horn, Goddess J, Keisha Boo, Riri, Patrice Gabino, Reddy Red, One Pat Poose, Candy Jones, Miss Ebony, Trina Tina, Lele Fulfill, Queen B, let's see what else. Angela 100, definitely Tia Baby, Latanya Walker, she said he took up for me, and Daboski took up for Dana. You can't take up for me if I ain't there. Somebody named Real Talk. Miss Ebony. This man said, I want a pity party. Something really wrong with that rat. Lady T, Ladytee. Y'all definitely know T Lazy. Those are the names who's not welcome over here. Under no circumstances. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there, Miss Ann. Because we don't have that over here. And that's just how I look at it. But remember, 3 things. Keep God first. Ignore negativity with positivity. Remember, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Oh yeah. Definitely, Joy. Be someone important. Be yourself. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 6:30. We on that Taco Tuesday. and we're gonna ride out while we eating tacos. All right. Joy, hit me. Text me, djackson0807@gmail.com. Let's talk about it. Niecy, I'm gonna hit you in a few minutes. Love y'all. Love y'all. Shirley, love y'all. So Oakland mods. I love all my mods. We the best over here. We the best ever do it. Team Kels Unlimited. Sylvia, yes. Niecy, yes. Team Kels Unlimited. If it ain't about Team Kels, it ain't right. The firm stand tall. That's what we do. We out.